Hi Tea Society, welcome back to the Antisocial Planet. Today we are checking out some more Tower of God Webtoon, and I'm so stressed. There's so much going on that I don't even know where to start with all of it. But at the moment, we are currently just casually going across a bridge that is actively being attacked by Karaka that Evan is trying to put back together, and if we don't make it across, we can't get onto the train, which means we don't get to go to the floor of death, which means we're stranded here. And that is if we don't end up being evaporated by the attacks that are happening, because Karaka is currently in the middle of a fight with Lady Yuri, and it's probably totally fine. It's nothing bad is going to happen. Oh yeah, and some of them are injured, and therefore we can't really take them with us. Again, it's fine. I feel like there's some ominous foreshadowing happening like multiple times though, and I don't love it. I do like that these two are just like, no, I think it's best if you don't come with us. And then a headstrong woman is, I beg your pardon? Who said that you got to have a say? And they're like, sorry. Cute. Look at Rock's little face. I love him so much. Yeah, there's so much going on right now. You're in the middle of a tornado. I don't want you to leave me. I don't want you to be part of this whole situation. But also, like, I like having second floor people all together. Now I'm stressed and sad. I like how Evan's reaction is, oh man, just like vaguely put out. This is your job. You got this. I believe in you. Whoa. Okay. Creating a barrier of sorts? Ah, so we won't be noticed? Okay. So that he's making sure that Karaka, at the very least, doesn't know what's happening yet. Yeah, everybody act chill. Like, we don't have someone with us who, like, definitely has a bunch of Shinsu that they can use and might get some attention just from existing. Is this where we're gonna use the Endorsee's power? Except that we were like, hey, let's not use a bunch of Shinsu or items, but our tactic is to, like, do that with Endorsee. Like the Bung Bung? I like how she's like, hey, hurry up. You're too fast. She's got those running shoes on now, okay? She means business. I feel like this is a bad idea to be like, oh, we're not all here yet. I feel like it means we're gonna be leaving people behind even if we didn't mean to. I love that there's so much happening in this panel and you have to scroll through and then we see them like in the midst of the chaos. Look, I'm just trying to stay out of it, quite frankly. Like a princess and a ranker, I'm like a slayer specifically. Like, I'd be like, no, thank you. Just making like a void. Thank you for explaining how your power works. I like that they always are like, let me explain to you how this works. That will not backfire on me at some point. I understand that it's like a logistical thing of telling a story. I just find it entertaining. Like he's like impressed a little bit, like while going through this. I'm assuming we're absorbing? Yeah. I'm assuming that it isn't just like ending up nowhere. All of the power we're taking. Wild. There's a lot going on. Yeah, remember we left people behind? And I was like, that seems like a bad idea. Will she? I don't know. In Lady Yuri, we trust. I love the... Wow, that caught me off guard. Yeah, she seems like barely a hair out of place, except that it looks like you might have gotten her skirt. I'd be careful. Again, remember when we left people behind? Because we can see them now, right? Is Evan able to keep all of them hidden? Or is he just like specifically probably should keep Bomb secret because that's the one that Karaka is going after? Yeah, what if you're not the only one stopping the little fight to see what's going on? Oh my god, I'm so stressed. Through my whole body where I was like tensing up. Yeah, okay, I would trust Kun. I'd be like, hold up. Do we need to like have a holding formation so that we don't give away that we're there? And Lady Yuri, could we just, I don't know, distract him? We're giving a lot of time to stare into the abyss. I also feel like out of all of the people who could judge someone for boldness, Lady Yuri's not the one. You're one to talk. Yeah, so you're going with the distraction like I just said? I like all the etchings on it. I'm distracted. Okay, so this story is like the seal, like the drawings on it. Sorry, I got distracted by the name because it sounds a lot like we have Quant and his family, right? They all have kind of the QU names, at least from like what, the two that we've met. And so my brain's just like, great families. It's a traveled though. Anyway, noted. Oh, okay, we went up against Uruk. I like that it's an almost unfairly powerful weapon. It's nice that we're aware that we're just like, all right, let's bring out the big guns because I have to distract you. I just had a hunch I might be able to use it. I like she's saying that almost like it's strategic. I also feel like she's just, I don't know, for the giggles. Maybe I'll get to use it. It just seems like something within like Lady Yuri's wheelhouse that she's, if I can test it out, I'd want to try. I'd hate to leave it behind and then not get the chance when it's presented to me. Yeah, it depends on how we're using it, right? Oh, we switched from Lady Yuri to Kun. Because we're getting a distraction, maybe? Now, go. Yeah, I'm assuming that that'll be the ultimate distraction. He's gonna have other stuff going on, and he's not gonna see that we're all just, like, running for this train. Yeah, I'm assuming the weapon is like the ultimate distraction is gonna be I'm going to use a weapon that you definitely need to focus on me when I'm using it in order to survive or win this fight. Uh-oh, he's using logic. Oh no, he's one of the intelligent ones. Everything. That's a lot. Wow, look at the like design work though in it. Sorry, again, fish brain. Ooh, pretty lights. Yeah, is it not? Yeah. Oh no, the reflection in his eye though is so good to be like, oh, he's seen it without telling us that he's seen it. Oh, he did. Anyway, spoke too soon. Look, sometimes I'm too locked in. Still, cool shot. Not gonna dodge. I think he is insane, to be fair. I think there's also probably a plan. Casually being like, I guess this isn't enough when you're in the middle of an attack that could very well vaporize you. One of your arms? Are you actually some kind of robot man? Not that I'm like fully against that lifestyle. I just feel like I thought it was more of an aesthetic choice. I don't know. There's so many weird things in the tower. I'm like, anything could be happening. Huh? Oh dear. Remember when we didn't want his attention on them? For him to know what was going on? Are you not? You seem to be bleeding. So are we just like, I can sacrifice limbs, we'll deal with it later kind of a person? Oof. Being right behind Dorsey too. That's wild for him to just be like, who do I need to kill in order to find the person that I'm actually looking for? Okay, that's fine. Now, if I'm trying to convince myself that everything will be okay, Bomb did go up against Kaiser, who was supposed to be one of the princesses, and won. So maybe it will work out? Not if he's not there and we only have injured people in Dorsey. That makes me slightly more nervous about what's going on. Yeah, thank you for your first thought being, I need to save Rock, because that would be me too. Me too. I'd be like, that is my sweet darling. We need to rescue him. We just got him back. Oh, remember when we're like, he might be insane? Is he insane? I'm like, probably. I think the fact that they're like, I don't think he would risk his life. Bold of you to assume such a thing. Yeah, I feel we're gonna have to do something, right? We're gonna have to intervene. Bomb, they're always after you. Are we surprised at this point? Everyone is always interested in you. You're the one. You're the guy. Yes, thank you for being like, hey, why is this super powerful person showing up? There's a lot of those recently, isn't there? And we can't use the weapon again because we used it now. That was the once, right? We can't abandon them. That's my darling boy. He's even trying to be helpful with the injured. I think he's immediately, let's go. I know, I'm like, what is the alternative? Like, we're talking about somebody who is, again, we've just seen willing to risk his life, at the very least lose an arm because of what he's trying to get. Like, he wants to find Mom. Like I was just saying, I'm like, I don't think Dorsey, even though she's very powerful, skilled even, I don't think she's at the level where she can take on someone like Karaka. Yeah, we don't need hostages again. I think you're assuming a lot. Like, you're assuming a lot with the whole he won't try to kill me thing. Same where they were like, he won't risk his life. Are we donning the wig again? Is that what we're doing? Oh yeah, I'm like, I feel like Bomb probably will be okay. Maybe. I like the, it's fine. This is his fate. Now get on the train. It's funny though for him to be like taking on the Violet persona, but he's in his cute little cardigan. A little bit of a different vibe. Like, why do we have a wig? It's part of the charade. Just go into full showdown mode. Yeah, is this also part of the whole like vaporized thing that we had before? I think that's funny after all this for Bomb to just be like, what's your name? Who are you? After everything's gone down. After the whole I am a god thing. And to have Violet show up, who has been requested by name, right? And then be like, who are you? Like, huh? And he's, oh, we don't know each other. When you realize that your beef is one-sided and you're like, oh, wait, hold on. Very intimidating. I feel like we've heard about him. I think the casual, no, that would only be useful if I melted you down too. Which I like that that's not your decision. No, it is. Again, all of the god complex, literally, with Karaka, to then have Bomb be like, who are you? Oh, are we talking about white? Is that what we're talking about? Hi, hello again. Remember we were talking about heavy hitters just being around? It's just because he was like, hey, I think that you might be a little unhinged. I love how it's just, I don't know what you want, but you're bothering people. And I don't like it. He gets mad now, okay? Sometimes Bomb gets mad and he's just, I'm gonna hurt you. Good, stand up for yourself. Autonomy is important. Since he's got some crazy powers going on. Also, yeah, no, Lady Yuri's also here. Did you forget about her? It's gonna be, see, here's the thing too, is that I'm like, on a one-on-one, Bomb versus Karaka, I don't think it's a definite who would win and who would lose in my brain. I'm like, I think there's a chance that either of them could win. But if you have Bomb and Lady Yuri, I think that's a lot for you to go up against as one person with one arm at the moment. So, you know, Lady Yuri was able to do a number on him, right? By herself. Add in Bomb's ability. It seems like he doesn't have a great chance. Yeah, when it comes down to it, it's like the one person that needs to get on that train is Bomb. Distraction. I think this is a dangerous plan now. Also, my sweet boy. But also he's okay for the sake of my turtle. Yes. Y'all are gonna get stuck here though. Left behind at least. I love the message of distract him for a minute. I like it's just like question marks. He's all right. Like, dance. Yeah, dance off. That'll distract him. Call him a dum-dum. That'll work. Yes, are we gonna talk about the ring? Because I have thoughts about the ring. Like the fact that it's the only other person we've seen, right, is Karaka with the ring. And I'm like, what's that connection? Wow, you seem very upset about this. There's a lot of line work happening. Is this another like stepping on the toes of your delusions of grandeur? It did distract him though. Great job. How do we know that would work? Yeah, we're doing a lot. MVP, honestly. Evan is holding this whole thing together despite the chaos around him. Oh, she wanted to come with them so badly though. Dang. There's so much going on. Whoa. I like it called murderous energy, but it's like roses? That's so cool though. I'm like, just again, fish brain. I'm like, oh, pretty. I knew I liked her. It was like early on. I was like, I think I like Lady Yuri. And it's only gotten better as the series goes on. Boy, we need to focus. Get on the train. Oh, I know that he wants to protect them though. He doesn't want to leave anyone behind or for them to get hurt. But like, it's good. Oh my gosh, so much happened. So much is going on. Also, you left Rock behind. Don't cry, though. You left Rock, my darling. He was already hostage, and I just got him back. It was only a matter of time, though, wasn't it? One of these days, though, I had better get a moment where, like, we get a full lineup of characters, and I don't have to sit around dealing with the separation anxiety. I don't believe it. I will be in denial forever because... Rock. Hello? Oh, good. We know you're fine, all things considered. Infinite past lives. Is that why we have our arm back? He seems to be like infinite like past lives. And then we had the ability with Evan of being able to restore something back to a previous point. And we had Croc up before us talking about, oh, I can afford to lose this arm for now, like the arm I have now, because he could just go back to a previous point. Physically speaking, maybe? Yeah, the ring. Brother, hold time out. Hold up. Brother? I'm gonna need several moments. Sorry, just processing. I was just having a moment because I was like, oh, we're gonna be separated from some of the people again. And I was like, man, I miss Team Sweet and Sour. Like, I used to have them around. And then the ring and everything. And then brother. And I'm gonna need several business days to process that. Cause, okay. No, because I'm going through an actual crisis. What do you, okay. Just deconstruct a little bit. Time manipulation-ish abilities seems to be going on. So that's interesting. We got on the train, at least the majority of us. Cool. What do you mean, brother? What do you look, I already had it because I was like, oh, Wangnan has the ring. And I'm like, the ring is definitely a symbol of jihad. Like, it's the eye thing. I was like, that is already gonna be an issue. We had the whole like what Prince association with him, right? There's some shady stuff going around with that. Is Wangnan the brother? Because he's the one with the ring. Or did he get the ring from somebody? Am I just in denial? Because I'm like, but Wangnan is a sweetie pie darling. And we've claimed him. And I know he has secrets. And we don't like really know anything about his past other than when we met up with him, right? At the beginning of season 2. And now the connection is with Karaka. And I was like, man, it'd be really weird if like rings associated with something, right? Some crossover point. I knew there was something, right? Because of that. Brother is a lot, though. Brother would be a lot for me to process, and I'm not quite there yet. I don't know how else to summarize up my thoughts, because I'm just like, I'm gonna be stuck here for a moment. That's fun. Just give me another thing to be stressed about. Just give me something else that I have to think about now. But I hope you enjoyed reading that along with me. You can click this place to go to my previous reactions, or you can subscribe to me next time I post a Tower of God video, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!